Saffron and Peri, Episode 2, in which our heroes arrange a rendezvous, and a Titan is subject to being given a cutesy nickname. Hello, Magic Support Department. This is Peri. Peri on the phone, at her desk and all alone. Stay vigilant and be brave. Turn your sight towards the grave. Hi, Magic Mirrors. Is this about whatever zombie Saffron dealt with earlier? Oh, so you already know? Yeah. Thanks for the warning, though. Want to meet at 10 or so? If I can, I'll let you know. Farewell, Peri. We must go.
Hello, Peri. That stupid kid messed it up.
I'm sorry. Frogs are slippery.
Saff, try to be a little more patient. It was his first time, and mermaids are a sneaky bunch. And anyway, we still have a couple of hours before we have to get the frog back to the academy.
He has a name, Peri. It's Ira.
Ivan.
Do not cross me, little man.
But I'm taller than you.
It sounded to me like Tristan was doing fine trying to trade for the frog before you came in and started stabbing them with tridents.
Peri, don't contradict me from the kid. We need to have a united front raising this little screw-up.
I have to crane my neck to look down at you.
Why are men so obsessed with height?
Suddenly, 2 hours seems like a really short time. Hey, any chance I can talk to the mermaids?
Sure. Hey! Mermaids! Catch!
Wait!
Hello?
Oh, this is waterproof? Nice. Hello, mermaids? Is Ivan okay?
Prince Ivan, if you please.
Your Highness, how are you holding up? Are all your limbs still attached?
Thank you, yes. Apologies for hopping away. I was merely trying to put some distance between myself and homicidal fairy.
That's a very understandable instinct.
Is rescue at hand?
Rest assured, Your Highness, we will get you free. Mermaids, what will you take in exchange for Ivan?
For our Froggy, our lovely darling Froggy, we couldn't bear to be parted from him. Couldn't possibly. Not for all the pearls in the sea, not for all the gold in the earth, and not for all the diamonds in the mountains.
Not even for, I don't know, cash? Okay. Toss the phone back to the homicidal fairy, please. Hello? Oh no.
Hello?
Give me that. Hello, Peri? Those stupid sushi butts ate my phone.
Ate it?
Well, took bites out of it and spit them out. It was gross.
I'm so sorry, Saffron.
Why do people keep saying mermaids are so pretty? They're disgusting.
At least they didn't eat the frog.
Ugh. What are we gonna do, Pear?
Sorry, I have a couple of calls waiting, but I will think of something. You two just keep an eye on Ivan. Hello, Magic Support Department. This is Peri.
Hi, Peri. It's Cassie again.
Hello, Cassiopeia.
Hi.
So what's the problem?
I just don't know. I was granting a small, miserable child's wish like any good star would, but now it's been eye leaking for a while now, and I remember how you told me to call you when a child does that.
Yes, always do that. Hold on, let me look up your last assignment. It looks like this is the assignment I closed for Saffron this morning. What did that kid wish for?
Its exact words were, "I wish I had my hamster back."
The zombie!
What's a zombie?
Cassie, was the hamster dead? Not moving? Possibly in the ground?
Both those things.
Well, the good news is that Saffron managed to avert the zombie apocalypse. But Cassie, you broke the reanimation rule again.
Oops.
Cassie, you have to learn the difference between alive and not alive. I'm scheduling you in for some biology classes at the academy.
Oh, can't you just give me wishes that involve making dresses and jewelry? I'm really, really good at those.
You are, Cassie, you are. But it's not festival season, and we all must strive to improve ourselves.
But I don't need to go back to the academy. Professor Holly is so burr. It's just that I thought the hamster buried in the ground and took a nap, that's all. Won't happen again. I'm super good at biology, really.
That kid who made the wish, boy or girl?
I don't like to label people, Perry.
I'll email you your course schedule later.
Fine. Hey, me and Andromeda are going to the movies later. Want to come?
Sure, I'll bring Saffron. Bye, Cassie.
Kisses!
This is Magic Support, Perry speaking.
Hello, Perry.
Hi, Undine. What can I do for you?
Just a quick question. If somebody made a wish on my well, but the coin they dropped was stolen, do I grant it?
Huh, I'm not sure. I can ask legal for you.
How's about I grant it, but in a twisted monkey's paw sort of way? That'll learn him.
Let me call legal. Hang on.
This is Themis.
Hi, Themis. It's Perry, with Undine. Stolen coin used on a wishing well?
Pushed a thief into the wishing well.
Missy, I like your style.
Themis!
Fine. Grant the wish of the original owner of the coin. Distress department can ID them. Regular rules apply. Don't call me Missy.
But I like Missy.
I'm sure you do, Undie.
Yuck. Okay, fine. Bye, Themis.
Hey, Themis, would you say you're good at getting people to do what you want?
Yes.
Can you help us work out a negotiation with some uncooperative mermaids?
No.
But a frog prince really needs our help.
I know about Saffron's mentorship, and it's just a first assignment. The worst that can happen is 1F. I don't mean to sound callous, Perry, but I have more important work to do. I'm sure your people are more than capable.
All right, Themis. See you at book club Wednesday?
You know I never miss book club. Yes, Perry, my beautiful, wonderful rescuer.
I just called to tell you that Andy and Cassie want to see a movie tonight.
Yeah, fine. I'll need something fun to get rid of all the stress knotting up my wings. A comedy, okay? I do not want Andy to drag us to a tearjerker again. Hey, do you think we can get drinks with the distress department girls later?
You know I don't drink, Saf.
Well, get something non-alcoholic, and we'll just have fun hanging out together.
Hanging out with drunk fairies isn't my ideal night out. How did the distressed girls even drink or consume food, anyway?
They eat and drink the reflections of real-world stuff. They don't have to, but hanging out with drunk fairies is an amazing night out.
Excuse me, but what about Yvonne?
Oh, Tristan, for a brief and glorious moment, I forgot you were there. Shut up for just a few seconds, the grown-ups are talking.
Huh.
What?
Let me call you back. I want to try something.
Well, hurry back. This is Themis.
It's Perry again.
If this is about your negotiation issue, you know how much I hate time wasters.
It is, but if I know you, and I think I do, then there's two things I know you love. A well-paced, well-written political thriller with strong characters and justice.
I do love those things. Carry on.
You have book club with me and some other girls Wednesday, right? What are you doing tonight?
The distressed girls have invited me to go drinking with them. Maybe that. Naturally, I didn't give them my promise.
Tomorrow night?
Shopping with some of the girls from finance. I could use a few more black blazers.
Right. We all know each other and hang out all the time. A lot of us have been friends since the academy, and some of us even before then. We all take it for granted that we can call on each other for support.
Are you trying to use sentimentality on me?
No. Just making a point. What if you were never invited to that first tea party?
You mean like the young man who wants to be a fairy godparent?
Exactly. This is an extremely female-dominated field. The system is set up against him.
I do agree that this doesn't sound fair, but helping him retrieve one frog won't change.
Please, Themis. Professor Hall is just waiting for him to fail.
Professor Holla.
Yes, why?
When is the assignment due?
We have less than 2 hours.
No, when is it due?
It just says end of the day. Classes are over in about...
Look, I can't get out of the work I'm doing now, but if you and Saffron can skip drinks tonight, we can still have the frog turned in by midnight, the technical end of the day.
Thanks, Themis. Did Professor Holla ever...
I'm needed elsewhere. See you tonight. My office. 10 sharp. That was not hurrying back. This Tristan kid is so boring.
I got Themis to help.
No way! Themis? The Titaness with all the finesse? Ha! Those mermaids don't stand a chance.
She'll meet us tonight. We'll have to skip drinks.
The little twerp cost me my girls' night out.
We can probably still catch the movie, but we have to hurry right after.
Right. Do you think Themis will bring her sword?
I don't think she ever leaves without it.
Well, I'll try to tell the distressed girls I can't make it. But you know how they are about broken oaths. You make sure this doesn't interfere with Half Pint's bedtime.
Hey, I'm 16 years old. Oh, hello, Perry.
Hi, Tristan. You don't have a curfew or anything, do you?
I think I can get away with staying out late tonight. Everyone in my family is out of town for a jousting tournament.
Jousts are so fun. Ideal flirting grounds. Why didn't you go, you wet blanket?
Well, I had schoolwork, and I don't like situations where animals could get hurt.
Killjoy.
Good for you, Tristan. Can you meet me at the lobby a few minutes before 10?
Okay. How will I recognize you in case Saffron can't make it?
Well, I wear a black hijab, black habaya today. I'll probably stick with it unless I switch to something sparklier since we're going out. And, oh, I'm a being of blue smokeless fire.
I should be easy to spot. I'll be the only guy there.
Right. See you later. Saffron and Themis were played by Sarah J. Nelson. Peri was played by Jinan Lidien. Tristan and Yvonne were played by Chris Vanderford. The mermaids were played by the Nelson sisters. Cassie was played by Kimi Jean, and Undine was played by Latifa Abel. Saffron and Peri was written by Jinan Lidien and directed by Sarah J. Nelson and Jinan Lidien. It was edited by Sarah J. Nelson. The music was Klutzy Goblin March by Eric Matthias. For any comments or questions, please email us at saffronandperry@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening. We know you made it through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, not to mention resisting the will of a sinister, yet dreamy, Goblin King, but we thank you for fighting your way here to our episode.
I would have went with the Goblin King.
Really? Even with all the red flags?
What? He's hot and rich. Checks off everything on my list. And remember, if you'd like to check out more cool things, you should totally go to saffronandperry.tumblr.com. It's pretty groovy.